Get started by filling in all 6 positions on your fantasy team based off of your knowledge of the sport and your predictions about how each driver will perform. You'll notice that each driver has an associated salary, which is the cost required to add them to your team. Salaries fluctuate from race to race based off of a driver's statistical likelihood of earning fantasy points. Drivers likely to earn more fantasy points will be more expensive, and vice versa. When you add a driver to your team, you'll be prompted to select how many races you'd like to use them for, typically between 1 and 5. We discuss in detail in another video how to think about contract lengths and why they're important. Every team is allowed 1 talent driver who earns double points at each event. Any driver under a certain salary threshold can be selected as a talent driver by tapping the star next to their name once you've added them to your team. Keep in mind that if your driver moves above the talent driver threshold during the time that they're on your team, you'll need to find another option. Lastly, before every race weekend, the game will go into lockdown, which is when you can no longer make changes to your team. Each league has a countdown timer that shows when lockdown is scheduled, and it will often differ by sport. To view your league's specific talent driver thresholds and lockdown times, visit the game rules within your league settings.